Claressa for a check at her fight. He was rapping. He got paid to do that. He wasn't coming out there for free. Okay. And so he's trying to get his name back in the spotlight.
Girl, brace yourself, because what I'm about to break down flips the entire Papoose narrative upside down. According to Tasha K's latest bombshell podcast, Papoose has allegedly been living a double life, betraying Claressa Shields while secretly entertaining a whole affair with Tiki, and now the receipts are exploding across the internet. Insiders say Tasha K dropped leaked recordings, screenshots, and private exchanges that don't just hint at cheating. They outline a full-on love triangle built on strategy, attention, and opportunity. The wild part? The messages weren't casual or confused. They were calculated. One alleged chat showed him boasting about moving on and solidifying a new relationship, making the situation look less like romance and more like a power play. Social media went nuclear. Claressa was blindsided and humiliated publicly, while Papoose appeared defensive and unbothered, doubling down instead of cleaning up. And here's the twist nobody saw coming. Tasha K claims this pattern isn't new. First Remy, then Claressa, now Tiki, each connection allegedly used to boost perception, status, or publicity. Viewers are shocked, split, and dissecting everything in real time, asking the same uncomfortable question. Was this love, or was this opportunism masquerading as loyalty? And let me tell you, this isn't the finale. Tasha K insists this leak is just the opening chapter, and the fallout has Hollywood on alert, because once deception hits daylight, you don't get to control the narrative anymore.
Stepping out, rumor has it, and it's not even a rumor no more because she came out to confirm it after Papoose had sent me a cease and desist saying that I was lying and making it up, that Remy was being allegedly beat by him. And I'm like, why are you sending me a cease and desist? And then your wife only comes out to confirm it that you put hands on her and pushed her in the pool or something like that. He's still married. And so we just want to tell Claressa this. He's still married to Remy.
Buckle up, because what's unfolding right now is one of the most explosive Hollywood scandals of the year, and it's dismantling everything people believed about loyalty, fame, and love. At the center of this storm is Papoose, now accused of living a double life after Tasha K's latest podcast dropped a mountain of leaked evidence that exposed an alleged secret affair with Tiki while he was publicly committed to Claressa Shields. Fans who once admired the relationship are now stunned as Tasha K released recorded conversations, screenshots, and behind-the-scenes exchanges that suggest calculated planning, emotional manipulation, and a carefully hidden romantic triangle that stretched far beyond rumors. The alleged messages didn't just show interest, they outlined a shift in loyalty, a quiet distancing from Claressa, and plans for a new chapter she never saw coming. The emotional fallout has been devastating for Claressa, who insiders say was blindsided, heartbroken, and publicly embarrassed after years of believing in a future that was being quietly rewritten behind her back. Social media has erupted, hashtags are trending, and viewers are dissecting every screenshot and soundbite, questioning whether this was ever about love or whether opportunism was the real motive all along. Meanwhile, Papoose's reaction has only fueled the scandal, with reports of him lashing out, refusing accountability, and continuing forward with Tiki despite the backlash, reinforcing the narrative that this wasn't a mistake, it was intentional. Tasha K even suggested this pattern isn't new, claiming he has used multiple relationships over time for visibility and elevation, leaving heartbreak and confusion in his wake. Fans are divided between sympathy for Claressa, outrage at Papoose, and curiosity about Tiki's role in the situation, turning the scandal into a cultural event that's equal parts shocking and impossible to ignore. And, according to Tasha K, the receipts released so far are only the beginning, meaning the fallout is nowhere near finished, and Hollywood is just starting. As the world braces for the next wave of revelations, fans, celebrities, and media outlets are dissecting every leaked clip, message, and interaction tied to the scandal, as Papoose's carefully guarded private life collapses in real time and the consequences begin to multiply. The aftermath of his alleged secret relationship with Tiki has ignited a storm of betrayal, heartbreak, and public outrage, leaving Claressa Shields, admired globally for her strength, unexpectedly forced into a public reckoning with private pain. Insiders say the evidence released by Tasha K didn't just expose an affair, it revealed a pattern: strategic emotional distancing from Claressa, whispered affection elsewhere, and a calculated transition that left her blindsided and humiliated. Social platforms erupted instantly, with leaked conversations, recorded exchanges, and timeline breakdowns trending as thousands debated whether this was betrayal, opportunism, or both. Commentators called it one of the darkest celebrity scandals in recent memory, noting how Claressa's vulnerability contrasted sharply with Papoose's defensive posture and continued closeness to Tiki, amplifying the optics of manipulation and emotional control. Observers began connecting dots, first Remy, then Claressa, now Tiki, framing the relationships as stepping stones in a larger play for attention and influence, a blueprint of opportunism laid bare by receipts. Support for Claressa surged as fans rallied around her defense, condemning the double life she was allegedly forced to confront, while simultaneously navigating public scrutiny, shame, and disbelief. Tiki's role added complexity, with leaked materials positioning her not as a passive participant, but as an active presence, aware and engaged as the dynamic unfolded behind closed doors. What started as a private heartbreak has now become a cultural event, a viral case study in fame, secrecy, power, and emotional consequence. And with Tasha K hinting that more bombshells are coming, Hollywood isn't just watching, it's bracing for impact. Brace yourselves, because what's unfolding with Papoose is nothing short of explosive, a scandal that has the world glued to every clip, every chat, and every leaked moment. Tasha K's revelations have exposed a web of secret affairs, manipulation, and heartbreak, leaving Claressa Shields publicly humiliated and emotionally shattered, while Papoose allegedly flaunts his relationship with Tiki without remorse. Fans, commentators, and celebrities are dissecting every frame, from whispered declarations to private messages that show a calculated end to one relationship and the secret nurturing of another, and the intensity is off the charts. Claressa's heartbreak is raw and visible, her pain amplified by the relentless glare of social media, while Papoose's rage, defensiveness, and unrepentant behavior only fuel the outrage. The pattern is undeniable. First Remy, then Claressa, now Tiki. A sequence of relationships allegedly manipulated for fame, attention, and control. Every leak, every audio snippet, every exchanged message exposes the depth of duplicity and opportunism, turning private betrayals into a public spectacle that has sparked global conversation. Tiki's role in the scandal adds layers of tension, showing her as an active participant, fully aware of the deceit, and the emotional stakes keep escalating as viewers dissect each interaction. Social media is on fire, hashtags trending, commentary pouring in, and the narrative grows darker with each revelation. This isn't just gossip, it's a study in heartbreak, betrayal, and the devastating human cost of celebrity deception, proving that even the strongest can be blindsided, and that hidden truths, once revealed, leave scars no fame can erase. The story continues to unfold, each revelation more shocking than the last, leaving the world horrified, emotionally invested, and impossible to look away from this saga of love, lies, and ruthless manipulation.